Hello everyone, this is Miss Slaminsky and I wanted to make a video for our advanced algebra class to kind of introduce you to what you will be doing over the next few weeks during our distance learning. Before I begin though, I do want to just say that I hope you and your family are doing well, that everybody is safe and healthy. And I hope that you enjoyed the past couple of weeks, found some time to just relax and rejuvenate and maybe get outside and play quite a bit. I know I did. So again, the idea of this video is just to give you a quick intro to kind of what you're going to be doing. I know I had sent an email outlining it, but I figured it might be good to see it on the Schoology page. So as you guys know, every morning by 9 a.m. or at 9 a.m., I need to post your lesson for the day, and you will find that in Schoology. First of all, in order to know what's coming up, you can always look at the right-hand side and see the upcoming lessons. But we're really going to spend today talking about how you get help and then kind of what your weeks are going to look like. So we do have distance learning office hours, which you can see in the second folder. So technically I'm available every day from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. till 4 p.m. However, for most of those times, I'll just be getting back to emails and making videos to respond to questions that I've gotten from you guys during your daily check-ins, which we'll talk about in a little bit. You can always go to watch those videos for the questions that you asked and then email me if you have follow-up questions, and I'll show you what I mean by that. But twice a week, so 2 hours a week, I am going to try to have some face-to-face or online office hours where you can join a Google Meet, or I might switch to Schoology Conference down the road just to be able to check in. But for this first week, I am going to try Google Meet, and so your hours for that would be on Tuesday morning from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., or on Thursday afternoon from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. So to join a Google Meet, you can ask me questions in person, but you would click on this folder. And right now they're both inactive, but this will show up for you guys. It doesn't show up right now, but you would just click on the Tuesday, March 31st one between 8 and 9 a.m. So you don't have to come the whole time, just like regular office hours. You can come at 8:30 and leave by 8:45, whatever you need. But I will be on that link from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock a.m. So I'll open it up at 8 a.m. in the morning, so those won't show until then. So that's for office hours where you can get some help, because I know that's obviously a big question. But then the rest of what I want to talk about is kind of what you're going to be doing week to week. And that's kind of what I had sent out in the email. We came up with a system where it should be fairly easy for you guys to figure out. You can see it's listed here, kind of what the expectations are. But on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, those are going to be your learning days. You're going to watch the video and take notes. Many of you picked up the Chapter 9 packets that were available that Tuesday. You could have come in. Otherwise, I'll show you where you can print those off. You're going to work on the homework assignment just like you always would, and you're going to check your homework answers. Once you've done that, the attendance aspect is going to be to fill out a Google form for your attendance, but also to let me know what questions you have. And that's what I'm going to build those question videos off of. So that's Monday through Wednesday. You'll do 3 lessons. On Thursday, it's really a catch-up/review day. Okay, so I understand that you may not finish every homework assignment every night. So you need to watch the videos, get through some of the homework, but Thursday's your day to kind of go back and finish anything you haven't completed. Maybe watch some of the videos that I created for questions throughout the week that had been asked. But don't forget, on Thursday, you do have to go into the folder to fill out the Google form for attendance again. And that's your opportunity to ask any other questions that you have for the week. On Fridays, that's when you're going to do your formative check-in. It must be completed by 5 o'clock p.m. So your attendance that day is to complete the Google or the Schoology quiz. So it must be fully submitted by 5 o'clock p.m. for both attendance and for a formative grade. It's going to show up in your grade book out of 100%, because we always put percentages in, but I know I've talked a few times about the multipliers. For example, an individual quiz is 100 points, 1.0 multiplier. It's worth 100 points. Group quizzes, however, have been showing as 100 points, but I've told you that it's a 0.5 multiplier. So in reality, those are really only worth 50 points. What we decided to do with these Friday formative check-ins is that we will make them virtually worth 25 points towards your formative grade. So 4 of them will be equivalent to 1 individual quiz that you would normally take. But again, it'll show up as a percentage out of 100. Okay, so every day what you're going to do, really this folder down here, distance learning, is your most important. So on Monday, you click on distance learning. and then you're going to find the day. So it says Monday 3:30. Now before I click on that, again, if you weren't able to pick up the notes packet and the homework packet, you would probably want to go to this and print it off and print this off. We put them in here as full packets so that you can just print it once, be done with them, staple them together. So on Monday, you would go to the Monday 3/30 folder, and in there you'll see that you have a video, the 9-1 video. You watch that first. Okay, and you'll see it pops up right in there. You just hit play. The nice thing about videos is you can pause them, you can go back to them, and fill in your notes as you go. Once you've finished the video, you're going to do your homework assignment without opening the homework key. Okay, so make sure you do it like you always would. Do it first, and then you're going to open the answer key and check your answers. Okay, so that really is your lesson for the day. However, if you do all of that and don't do this last part, I'm not going to be able to count you present because your attendance is based on this. Now, I do need you to do the other stuff first because I'll show you what the Google form is going to ask you. Oops, I already responded to that one, so we'll look at a different one. Okay, so you only submit it once and then you're good. I was testing it. Okay, so then if you had a question, okay, so let's say, well, let me show you a different one. So on Tuesday, again, you won't see this one yet because it's unpublished. Tuesday, 3:31, again, you'll watch the video for 9-2. You'll do your homework assignment. You'll check your answers, and then you'll go to the attendance and question check-in. So this time I'll be able to show you what you're doing. I am going to collect your email addresses just because then if I need to quickly email you back, it'll be right there. But I also want you to enter your last name because that's where I'm going to take the attendance from. The questions I'm going to ask Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday is, did you watch the video, yes or no? If you say no, you still get attendance technically because you checked in, but really don't get behind. So, and then how many homework problems do you have left? Again, I realize maybe every day you won't finish them, but you need to make sure you're not getting super behind. Thursday is a catch-up day, so if you still have 2 or 3 left, it's not a terrible thing. You just want to make sure you use Thursdays to finish it up. Now, the most important part of this is, do you have any questions? Meaning on your homework, did you have any questions, or is there a concept you don't understand? If not, you click no and you're done. But if yes, then you want to answer this following question. If you answered yes, you have questions. What are they? It can be a homework problem or conceptual. So let's say it was the first day and you say 9-1 homework number 5. That's going to be the example I'm going to show you. Or if you really just didn't understand how we talked about solving graphically by hand, you would just type that in there. And so what I'm going to do every day during my office hours is read through all the questions people had, and I'll start to make some videos to answer common questions. When you've done all that, you click submit, and that's how you get your attendance taken each day. Okay, so now I used the example of maybe you had questions on 9-1 number 5. Okay, so if I see that, then the next day I will make a video, and you're going to go to the question responses for 9-1 through 9-3. So I'll make a folder for each week. When you click there, you can see that I have put a link for 9-1 number 5. And if you don't know what number it is, or let's say you just come in here on Thursday to get some review, you'll be like, oh, this is solving using a graphing calculator. I don't know how to do that. And you would okay. So those are some of the things that you'll have available to you beyond just the office hours. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday looks like that. Thursday, remember, that's your review catch-up day. There's not much you have to do on Schoology, but it is super important that when you've finished kind of all your review and you feel like you're ready for that formative, come to this folder, click on the check-in, because again, this is how I account for you being present. If you don't do this by 5 o'clock on Thursday, you will be marked absent from my class for Thursday. It's kind of a weird thing to get used to, but just make sure every day you fill out a Google form for me. Again, this one is a little bit different, but it's really asking what questions you have as you get ready for the quiz tomorrow, so that I have one more chance to help make you guys some, videos to help you out. And then last but not least, Friday, when you go into that folder, you will see that you're going to have a quiz that you need to complete by 5 p.m. for attendance. So it's not just starting it, it is actually completing and submitting it, and then you'll be counted present that day. Plus, that will be the formative grade that goes in the grade book for the week, the 25 points that we talked about. So that's what your typical week's going to look like. Like I said, it's going to be pretty cyclical. Monday through Wednesday, you're going to do those lessons. Thursday's your catch-up day. Friday is your Schoology quiz. Again, the biggest thing I'm going to say is just make sure you do not forget to take those Google quizzes or fill out the Google forms every day. That's how I'm counting you present or absent. Okay? As a reminder, if as you're getting going on Monday, you have questions, check in with me Tuesday from 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock a.m. I'll be on Google Hangout or Google Meet. And then also if you're having some questions before you head into the formative on Friday, Thursday from 3 to 4. But otherwise, just email me anytime and I will get back to you. All right, good luck, and I hope you guys make the most of this. I know it's a very weird time when it comes to education, but we'll make the most of it and do the best we can. Thanks so much.